Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Pashvika, the channel where we talk a lot about female stuff, feminism, menstrual cycle, a lot more. In today's video, we're gonna talk about the romantic relationship. Especially if you're having a long distance relationship, LDR. I'm gonna be sharing some tips with you guys, and hopefully it will going to help you how to survive the long distance relationship. So without further ado, let's get started with that. Before go park, consider clicking the like button, guys. I do appreciate that. If you want more such video future, consider subscribing, hit the bell icon. Whenever I'm gonna upload new videos, you're gonna get notified about it. Also, we have a lot of resources in the description box below. The links are, you can visit our website, thesimplewaves.com. You can very well grab the self-care planner workbook if you are female and looking for more self-care. It's a PDF download. The link is in description box below. Okay, let's talk about the LDR, long distance relationship. Well, almost going to be 3 years in my long distance relationship, and I never been in this one before, but this was the first time. So I'm gonna be sharing some tips on how to survive, because LDR, the long distance relationship, is not that easy as it may sound. The first tip I have for you is to be clear with whom you are in a relationship. Now, this may sound quite easy or cheesy, whatever you call it, but at times when we are entering into the relationship, the first few months are kind of like a honeymoon phase where you're feeling so good about that relationship. The other partner also feeling that you are both reciprocating to each other's need, whether it's video calling, whether it's texting or whatever it is, you feel good about it. But after the few months, the realization hit, the reality hits, and you feel like, okay, we are in LDR, we are in long distance relationship, we are not seeing each other on a daily basis, and it's very hard, and you feel like giving up, or your partner feel like giving up. So I want to tell you, be very specific in the beginning with whom you are entering into the LDR, whether they really want to go with an LDR with you. Open and frank. I know that it's not that easy as it may sound, but you have to be, because once you develop the feeling for other person, another person develop the feelings, you create a habit of actually messaging and texting each other on a daily basis. It gets really hard to separate later on once you realize we can't be together or something like that. It gets really hard, and both of the person's feelings were going to get hurt. So it's very important to be very clear and specific in the beginning. The second tip I have for you is focus on the future planning. Of course, you need to focus on the present as well, but you need to have some kind of a future where you're gonna see each other, maybe in a 6 months, maybe in a year, or maybe more than that, whatever the case is. Depending on your unique situation, the things will obviously going to be vary, but depending on that, you could be determining when you're gonna see your partner the next time or the first time, whatever the case. Of course, depending on where you are living and where your partner is, you might need a visa to visit other country, or you don't need a visa, or you're meeting in some third country, or whatever the case is. Just be very specific and clear and see how the things will going to go in the future. If you are currently in a school and you see that it's not the right time to see each other because of the school and because of all the stuff that are going into your life, then be very open and specific with that particular thing with your partner, and let them convey the message to them, and let them convey their own real situation to you, so that you get both know exactly where you're gonna see each other, maybe in a 1 year, maybe in a 2 year, whatever the case is, so that it would be get a little bit easy for you, because it's very hard to actually being in a long distance relationship when you don't know when you're gonna see each other. Of course, there are so many uncertainties and so many situations out there. At times get things hard, and it gets hard that you don't know when you're gonna see your partner the next time. I totally understand that. For me as well, sometimes it does so. But again, keep a kind of like a tentative dates on your calendar or something like that when you're gonna see each other. Third thing, or the third tip I have for you, is to actually understand, or to actually realize the current situation, that you're not gonna see your partner every single day. Of course, you're gonna be meeting him in the future, whatever that future looks like for you, but you're not gonna see them every day as you are expecting to be. Okay, so understand and realize that situation and accept that situation, because once we accept the situation, then it won't hurt that much, or we don't feel sad, or we don't feel bad about it. It's just that when we are fantasizing about the things that are not happening in the reality, and we are not accepting the real situation or the reality, then it gets really hard at time to actually be okay with the uncertainty or something like that. So in the LDR, it's very important to accept your situation, accept your partner's situation, whatever it is, depending on your unique situation. The fourth tip I have for you is to communicate. Communication is really important, whether what kind of relationship you are having, and especially when you are in LDR, it's became really important because you're not gonna be seeing each other every single day, and the only thing that you're gonna be with contact with each other is the texting, video calls, messages, voice messages, pictures. So that's the only thing you have, okay? And you can't actually see the body language of the other person. So it's really hard at time to actually get the tone of the message that what other person is saying that. So please be open to communicate with your partner. Send them a voice message. Just send them a small video recording of you talking about some particular thing and send them that video. Just be open and be trying new ways to communicate properly with your partner. It's really important. Feelings, your emotions, your day-to-day schedules. Of course, not every talk can be covered on the online space, but do try to actually tell them how your life is going, what's happening in your life, what's your feeling, what's your emotion. Just send them voice messages, videos, pictures, video calls. Just do a FaceTime once in a while and try to communicate and try to be open and frank with that. The another tip I have for you is to share your daily moments, daily pictures and videos. This is the thing I do most of the time with my partner. I share what I'm working on, whether it's an art, whether it's a business, whether it's my normal schedule, whether it's decluttering my wardrobe, whatever it is. I take a small pictures or short videos and send them online with my partner, and that's a great way to actually show your world to your partner because they haven't seen you in person, or they are not there in the real time in front of you, so they don't know what's happening in your life right now. So just send them the pictures or video calls about your real life, what you're working on, how's your day-to-day schedules, your activities. We're really going to help them understand more about you, and also they're gonna able to feel like they are the part of your world, because in LDR it's very hard to feel that someone is actually being part of your world, because that person is in some other world, in another country, and you are in some other country. So it seems to me you like it's a very different two worlds that have been actually talking or communicating in the online space. So you need to show them the message or convey the feelings or emotions in a way that makes them feel like you two belong in the same world. And sharing your pictures, your day-to-day schedules, your videos, or anything related to that could be really helpful to actually let them introduce into your world, understand more about you, and to learn more about. The tip I have for you is to have a support group. It could be an online community, it could be your friends, your relatives, your parents, whatever it is that is outside of your relationship, to actually talk about your relationship with them, okay? Whether it's a friend, whether it's any online community you're joining, you're talking to other people, just talk to them about your feelings, about your emotions, about your LDR relationship with that person, because we human do really need the support at times, especially when we are going through the tough time. And LDR relationship or long distance relationship may seem quite fancy or something like that, but at times it just sucks a lot. And personally, from my experience, I can tell that. So I do have the friends with whom I talk frankly about my relationship. So that's what you have to do. Have a support group with whom you can talk outside of your relationship and talk about your relationship, how you're feeling and all that stuff. So that tip I have for you is understand that you're gonna see your partner soon, okay? That is the bright side of long distance relationship. Don't focus too much on the present, because present isn't that fancy. Present is like it sucks to be in a long distance relationship. Future is like I'm gonna see him soon or something like that. This distance will going to close soon. You don't have to give up, because if you give up, you will never ever be able to see them again, or you never ever be able to see them. So don't give up. Keep continuing on this journey and understand you're gonna see them soon, and this distance will going to be closed soon. And focus on the good side, focus on the positive side of your relationship, why you agreed to be in the relationship with this particular person in the first place, because long distance relationship take a lot from you, and a huge trust factor. Without meeting that person in the real life, you actually agreed to be in relationship with that, and that person also agreed to be in relationship with you. So it takes a lot of the trust, a honesty factor to be in the relationship. Get the necessary support, talk to your partner, communicate your feelings and emotions openly and frankly with them. Make the future plans, even if those are tentative plans and you're still not certain whether these plans will going to work the way you thought. What if something else come in between? But still make those tentative dates and future plans, and just talk to your partner about it. and be open and understand that this time will soon pass away, and there gonna be time where you're gonna see your partner and you're gonna close the distance, be with them forever. Okay, so have that thing in your mind and be optimistic. Of course it's hard, because personally I know from my own experience it's hard, but that's what you choose in the first place, and that's your partner chooses you in the first place. So hopefully this video will going to help you. Let me know your own experience about the LDR in the comment section below. If you are in long distance relationship, you have an amazing story or amazing tips to share, let me know in the comment section below, because it would really going to help me and other people who are gonna read your comments. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'll get to see you in the next video. Till then, take care.